Is he a good lover? We were talking about the fact that Kate Beckinsale is actually hanging with
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson,
Okay.
who has had a really kind of rough time. Let's be honest about that. And we wonder why.
Why she's hanging with
I mean, she's a real movie star. She's a real giant personality. You know, not that he isn't good at what he does, but it's...
He's got a string of beauties in his... I mean, Ariana and,
Yes. Really talented, hot, of the moment women. Really incredibly resourceful women.
Yeah.
And Pete, had one sketch on Saturday Night Live this week, and by the way, it was very good.
Yeah, very funny
Who
guy.
directed SNL this week?
It's great.
It
shows you when you have a good host.
Oh, my God.
And the host can do something.
He's the best.
Yeah.
He's absolutely the best. And whoever directed that, it moved, it popped. The sketches were actually funny more than, one or two. That was a damn good show.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so in the one thing that Pete Davidson was in, he was really good. And he played himself, and maybe that's why.
Again?
He has one speed.
It's one of the little
he's-
videos that they do, not the live thing. It was like a film that they do. It was very funny.
Yeah, it wasn't
Like a parody of Scream, the movie Scream.
Right, and he was just being himself, but it worked perfectly.
Okay.
Your typical stoner sitting there on, the count.
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson. All right, so we were discussing the fact that for Kate to be there's got to be more than a story. Because Kate could, financially, she said. I mean, she's earned her place in
she doesn't want him for his coin.
the hierarchy. It's not the money.
No.
So we thought, well, okay, I mean, maybe she loves the way Pete looks. Maybe that's the kind of guy she goes for. We were all thinking, I'm going to be honest with you. One day we're going to do the show on the air that we do off the air. The girls here had a theory on why Kate is with Pete.
Mm-hmm.
And Blair's staring me down going, how are you going to say this?
Yeah, I am.
That he's packing heat.
Yeah.
He's plain and simply packing heat,
I didn't say
and
that.
he knows how to do it.
I said she looked relaxed and happy, and that was probably the sign of...
He's packing heat, and he knows what he's doing.
Knows.
Exactly what I'm saying here. That's how you know.
He moves like Jagger.
Do you think he does?
Well, yeah, he does.
He looks a little herky-jerky to me. But you know
I think
what?
he-
If he's herky-jerky at the right moment. All right, these are ways to tell he's a good lover. Erica, Blair, do me a favor. Let me know if you think any of these are legit.
Cool.
He does not brag. Looking for clues, he'll be good. Self-confident men who know what they're doing do not feel the need to brag about their past conquests.
Yeah.
I will say Pete loses. Give him a buzzer on that because he has kissed and talked and quite honestly,
It's creepy when men do that.
it's creepy when guys do
No, I
that.
don't like that.
Yeah, but he hasn't talked like Ariana talked. Ariana talked way more about him than...
He said some nasty things. So, I mean, okay, look, let's move on from that one. He has a hearty appetite.
Oh.
A hearty appetite is a surefire sign he's passionate in the boudoir. Great lovers enjoy all the sensual pleasures of life.
Oh, my.
However, beware, you want a man who savors...
Oh, God.
You know when you're at a restaurant?
Yes.
Sure.
You want to savor every mouthful.
Wow.
Wow.
Not someone who's in a rush to
Yes.
eat and run.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank God for the restaurant metaphors. Eye contact. Looking for signs that they're a good lover and probably a good person, a good communicator. Body language does not lie, nor do the eyes. If he doesn't make eye contact with you, is constantly looking away, it's a really bad sign. The great dancer thing. I'm going to ask you two about this because I've heard both. If he's a great dancer, he's got moves everywhere. Sometimes they say the only moves he's got are on the dance floor. What happened?
I don't find a big correlation there, I have to say. But,
Blair?
I think I agree with E on that one.
Yeah.
However, have you ever been to those male dance clubs? Those guys.
Yes, I have with Jimmy.
Like, like Channing Tatum in
Yeah.
Magic Mike.
Well, okay, but that's a movie and that's different.
Yeah,
that
but
was
those guys-
choreographed.
Well, but that's how they are in that real thing.
But we also don't know if that translates to the other.
I think it
Exactly.
does.
And-
I think Channing Tatum would be quite fine.
Yeah, I think it translates.
Either
very
way,
well.
Jimmy,
Yes,
you're
I
right.
think he would be quite good.
Yeah.
This one would dictate that perhaps I know what I'm doing. I'm not saying I do, but he talks with his hands.
Expressive.
Wondering what are the most telltale signs? That's it. Talks with his hands. Isn't afraid to use them or use them. What is a great kisser? Define great kisser for me.
When the room spins and you don't think about anything else.
when you come up and you don't have slobber all over you.
Wow, that's nice.
There's the more romantic, and then there's more practical.
Yeah.
Blair doesn't want to have to go get a wet nap.
No.
That was a
Tidy up
given,
a little
but
bit.
okay.
Paper towel, no.
He's a great kisser. Every woman likes to be kissed differently, so that's kind of a...
Yeah.
He likes to try out new things.
Good stuff.
There's more on the menu than just steak and potatoes, right, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Sure.
He holds the door for you. I think this one's really interesting. I'm glad to see this one because I do think someone with manners and polite and someone who is actually thinking about you at that moment,
Right.
when you're not together and the all together, is probably a good guy, or at least a polite guy. And if he doesn't do it just on the first date, but he continues to do it, I think that one does bode well for you. He pays attention to what you're saying.
What?
Listens.
Yeah,
May
okay.
not always agree with you,
Yeah.
but is actually listening to what you're saying.
Right.
Hears you and gets you. And finally, he's got the voice. One of the most telltale signs that he is a good lover is he can communicate what he's thinking and what he's feeling. You know, I'd turn the lights down, but quite honestly, I love what I'm looking at.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm just...
I know. Okay, all right. I
Jack,
appreciate
hold
the
on.
effort, yeah.
Lisa, does Jack talk that way when you guys are...
Oh, my Barry White man.
Oh, my. Here we go. Little Barry. Yeah, this is all me. I want you to know this.
Yes.
This is playing in the background
Yes.
while I'm rocking Lisa's world.
While you're
Wow. Wow. The picture I just got. Oh, boy.
Wow.
And, of course, I've got the moves.
Oh, boy.
But he wouldn't brag about it. No.
I'm not bragging
No,
about it. I
no.
said the moves, the
Yes.
dance moves. I'm not talking about my prowess.
Wow. There's your friend right there, Lisa.
You have any more Barry White?
That's all I have.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah,
This
this
is
is all
really
I
a
have.
letdown. An
Oh, thank
instrumental
you.
of Barry White. We don't hear Barry White's.
Right.
Oh, my. We hear this?
Well, we're a mix of everything, but not Barry White. He doesn't enter the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice to...
Yeah.
See, this
Yeah.
would be a half-ass effort, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Barry White with no vocals. Could you even identify it? It's a Jack Diamond Morning Show.